All right, this video is for days 6 and 7 of the Algebra 2 NTI. This is example number 1 on day 7. So for this, you are using the quadratic formula, negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So the first thing that you need to do is go through and label your a, b, and c. So a is always in front of the b squared, b or x squared or whatever. B is in front of the middle term, the one that doesn't have the exponent, and then c is always just the number, the constant at the end. You do want to make sure you're taking the signs in front of these numbers. So b is negative 5, c is negative 3, and then a would just be a positive 9. And we're going to plug those in the places in this formula. So it starts off with a negative b. So we would put in a negative, this number, negative 5. Well, when you make negative 5 negative, it just turns it back positive. So 5 plus or minus the square root, b squared. So again, b is negative 5 squared minus 4, then times a, which is a 9, and then times c, which is that negative 3. And then that's all over 2 times a, which is 9. So 2 times 9. Then we're just going to keep simplifying that. So we have 5 plus or minus. And then I'm going to type all of this into the calculator. The negative 5 squared minus 4 times 9 times negative 3. So when I do that though, I'm going to put it here so you can see. And this will work on your phone calculator too. I'm not going to do a negative 5 squared because when I square a negative number, it is going to turn it right back to a positive. But sometimes the calculator gets that messed up. So it would be like doing negative 5 times negative 5. And a negative times a negative is going to turn it back into a positive number. So positive 25. So 5 squared minus 4. And I can either hit the parentheses button like this. You can do that on your phone calculator as well. Or you can hit the multiply button. It doesn't matter. I guess. But I'm going to keep doing it the same here. Just to make sure that it's the right number. Alright, so I get 133. So I'm going to take that number and put it right in here. And then all I have to do here is 2 times 9, which is 18. From there, I'm going to look and see if I see that in my answer choices. And I do see that in my answer choices. So I can go ahead and stop, and that would be my final answer.